Howdy, y'all. This is my 1986 Chevrolet C20 pickup truck. I've been working on this thing for about 2 years now. It's about time to get it wrapped up. Today, the goal, I think, will be I've got my motor and transmission, and I need to get them put together and at least put that in the frame so I can get a move on it because this thing needs to get done. Been working on it forever. So I think my first step, I need to get this transmission cleaned up. It's rebuilt, but I think I'm going to clean it up and get a little paint on it. It's going underneath the truck. Nobody will see it, but while I got it out, I might as well slick it up a little bit. So then we'll get that thing rigged up in the air where I can get to it and get it all painted up. Let me get a little bit of a rundown on what we got going on here. This right here, this is the original Turbo 400 that came out of the truck. I took it down to the local guy here. He rebuilt it for me, just back to stock. I mean, nothing fancy. I just need to get her cleaned up. I'm gonna put a little paint on her, make her look a little bit better. And then here's my engine. This is a Blueprint 350 with a Holly Sniper on top of it. It's got all the front accessories on it, serpentine with air conditioner compressor on it. And when I ordered this, I was ordering just they had like a plain Jane. It's like 345 horsepower 350, but whenever I order it, they're having problems getting that particular camshaft, so I opted to go ahead and step it up a little bit. I think it's supposed to be like the cam for the 390 horsepower motor. The dyno sheet they sent with it, I think it was like 402 horsepower peak and 420 foot-pounds, something like that. So it's going to be over double the horsepower and doubles the torque of what the factory 350 would have been. So it should be plenty, and it's not going to be too much for that transmission. And then I went ahead, since I stepped it up a little bit with the camshaft, I got me a stall, about a torque converter with a stall about, I think it's 1900. Got me a new externally weighted flex plate, new high torque starter, a few other things I think I'm going to need today to get everything done. Ran to town, pick up a few torque converter bolts, got some flex plate bolts, a little paint for the transmission pans, and things like that. Oh, and I got some door strikers. Put these bad boys on. I should have done it before or when I was painting it. I didn't. Let me show you. I just ended up painting over these ones that wore out, the ones that were on there, because I had everything spaced and aligned and all my gaps looking good. So I really didn't want to take them off, but these ones are old, wore out and crappy, so I'm going to take them off, put some new ones on. And if I need to touch up any paint in here, I can touch it up. Not a big deal. Now this truck, when I got it, this baby was rough. Now the cab, most of the cab, the floor pans were pretty good on it. But of course, I had to do the cab corners. And then on this side, I did the cab corners, and then I did inner and outer rockers. And I think it came out pretty good. I don't think you could really notice that it's been replaced. So, pretty happy with that. I mean, I think it looks good. And then on this other side, which I'm going to put up some clips so you can see what this thing, a little video I took of it when I got it. It was rough. This whole side, bedside right here, was caved in. So I beat her back out. Instead of getting a new bedside or a new bed, I decided I was going to beat it out, body work it, and get her. Now that sucker's pretty darn straight. If I don't say so myself, it's a pretty good job for a guy who doesn't know what he's doing. And then I went ahead and painted her up, mixed me a custom gray color with some Rust-Oleum. Yep, that's Rust-Oleum paint. out of a can, sprayed on with a gun. I don't think it turned out too bad. I went ahead and color matched the inside. Got it. There's my dash right there. That sucker. Whew. She came out nice. I fiberglassed and painted that up. I think it's a pretty good looking dash. That's the first time I've ever done that. It came out pretty good. But anyway, there's been a lot of work going to this truck. Because, I mean, I've pretty much blown the whole thing apart. I mean, oh yeah, and I've got a, you probably can't see it down in there. Maybe you can see it. I got me a fuel injection gas tank with a in-tank electric fuel pump to go with the Holly Sniper on the motor. And then I do have a frameless back glass I need to put in it. So it'll just mount up like a newer windshield or back window without the rubber or the frame or anything. So I think that's going to be pretty neat. But now that you know what's going on, I guess, let me get this transmission set where I want it to be. That way I can get it cleaned up, painted up, and we can get to going on this. Ta-da! But you didn't know I could make transmissions levitate. Anyway, got this up where I could work on it. I got some soapy water in a bucket, Scotch-Brite pad, scrubber pad, and I'm just going to do a little scrubbing on it. Get it a little clean, not make it perfect, so I can get some paint on it. And oh yeah, life hack. If you do not have 17 four-wheel dollies of different sizes at your disposal, go buy at least 5 of them right now, because I put everything on them. You can just move it wherever you want. You're welcome. Oh. This thing, well, let's see if this is going to scrub up or not. I ain't trying to get it too clean, just enough so this paint will stick. And it's not that dirty to begin with. We can paint right over the dirt. As long as the dirt is stuck to it really good, the paint will stay on top of it, so I don't see a problem with it. Whoa. Scrub. Anyway. Oh. Get that surface dust off of it. Make sure there's no grease left behind. Paint probably won't stick to it, but it'll stick to the dirt. Ask me how I know. Now this is quite an upgrade from the way I used to do things when I was younger, because I used to just crawl underneath the truck and take a spray can and just bomb it underneath the truck and not even clean it. So this is probably, getting pretty close to a concourse build right here, compared to what I used to do anyway. Oh. Tell you what, this really ain't hardly even doing anything. I don't know how much longer I'm going to do this. I think I might just wipe her down and start painting it. Yep. That's probably what's fixing to happen. Well, that was almost a waste of time. Not really. Got her a little cleaner. Well, all right. Enough of that. Get some paper towels. Dry her off. Well, got a couple things masked off. Ready to go. I think she's about as clean as she's gonna get. Got this VHT high temperature engine enamel. Says it's got enamel paint with ceramic. So that's some high dollar stuff. It's like $12 a can. I prefer to spend about $6, but this is what they had over at the parts store, so this is what we're going to use. All right. So we're going to dust some on there for the first coat. Now I was going to paint the pan black and the transmission aluminum color, but I decided it wasn't worth it. Whew. Tell you what, these fumes are strong from this stuff. There's probably overspray going everywhere. This stuff does not cover as good as I figured it would. This may take a little while. Alright, we'll get this first light coat on here, let it tack for a little while. Come back and put us a couple more coats on it. First coat done. Oh, well, I think I did 3, well, it might have been 4 in some spots. 4 light coats. I tell you what, that stuff sprays like, if you have ever sprayed lacquer or lacquer paint, I mean, you got to put that stuff on thin. It will run all over the place. But I mean, I got it painted. I almost feel like it was just a waste of time because I don't know. I almost liked it better dirty, to tell you the truth. Now it just looks like, I don't know what it looks like. Looks like somebody spray painted it, I guess, but it is what it is now. It'll be under the truck. Nobody will see it until I go to change transmission fluid. Other than that, so I don't know. I may have just wasted some time here. I don't know. What do y'all think? If it was your transmission, what would you do? Would you have took the time to do this, or would you just put it in there so you could drive the truck? That's what I want to be doing. But no. I mean, I enjoy doing this. Don't get me wrong. This is fun. I like putting it together. Well, that's drying up. I guess I'm going to put this back down on the dolly. Get the torque converter on this transmission and see about mounting this lift up to this motor. See how I want to do that so we can get this transmission, this motor together. Flex plates on. Motor's out of the crate. Got her all hung up here all nice and tight. Guess I need to get some transmission fluid dumped in this torque converter and get it on this transmission so we can put them back together. But whew. Well, I tell you what, I don't know if it's got to be a combination of that overspray, those paint fumes, and them road sodas maybe. But boy, I'm feeling it. But we're going to go ahead and get this done though. Let's see. Let me get some transmission fluid. Oh, put some in here. Just make a mess everywhere, probably. Oh, no. No, no, no. All right. I figured that would go a lot worse. We're good. We'll make a mess here in a second, though. Boy, this thing's thirsty. Oh, there we go. Made a mess. Oh, come on. Drink up. Dang it. Yeah, you don't realize how much transmission fluid these things hold until you dump a gallon in it. A little bit more. A little bit. Ah, that'll do it. That'll work. Clean up all this transmission fluid dumped all over here. Wasting all of it. Now, all right. Let's see if we can get this on here without making a mess. Come on. Go on there. Oh, let's put her in gear. I want to tell you what. Should not want to click in. Well, I'll take a little wiggle jiggle. Got that on there. So let's see if we lower this down, line this puppy up, get these two together. All right, easy, easy. Coming down. Almost there. Let's try. Let's see what that looks like. All right, a little more. Woo! I've been too much. Let's see. Oh, almost there. Just a tiny bit. Oh, it almost sat right in there by itself. Wish everything would go that way. Let's see. Oh, come on. Whew, all right. Just the next day, and I've got like 4 hours before I got to leave to go back to work, and I still got to get my bags packed. So I gotta hustle, try to get this thing in here. I got a torque converter on the transmission on the motor bolted up. I still gotta do the converter bolts, but I'm gonna have to do a little bit of shimmage on that. I got some washers. Ran to town, got some washers, got me oil filter to throw on there. I still got to throw the starter on. And then I went ahead, I had to go out here and get these off the original motor that came off, clean them up, got them painted. So while they're drying, I'll probably go ahead and tackle these converter bolts first, and then I will see about getting that starter on there. So I'll get over here and get this taken care of. Okay, let me show you what I got going on here with the torque converter. Oh, you can see my torque converter. There's my flex plate. There's my bolt if it'll stop moving. And there's more than about 1/8 of an inch between it and the pad on the torque converter. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take some of those washers I got down here. Just went and got, and if I put one of these on here, I think that's going to be enough spacing so we don't pull that torque converter too far out and pull it off that pump. So let's see if I get these up in here and see if it's not going to fight with too much. I'll get this torque converter bolts in, and then I can move on to the starter. All right, got the starter on. We're ready to go in. My buddy Jared decided to stop by, and he's going to give me a hand. He's going to do all the hard work under the truck.
Maybe.
So anyway, let's see. See if we're up high enough. All right, and they come up.
Yeah, I got them up a little bit. Probably good.
All right, coming in.
Watch my toes. Watch my toes.
Woo. I was looking on the back.
Hang on.
It's all right.
Come down just a little bit.
Come down.
About 3 inches, 4 inches. Down. Down.
I think that's as much as I can come down on this side.
Probably.
I can tilt it.
Yeah, we need to tilt it a little bit. Kind of hold it right there.
So if we can go in.
Push those legs towards me a little bit. Pressure on it. Yeah.
Ooh, easy. All right. And come down maybe? No.
Either more tilt or down a little bit.
Let's go. More tilt. Easy. Easy.
That's pretty good.
All right. Let's see if I can go in some more.
All right, can you come down to your side? So you can come down on mine.
Yeah. Coming down.
So we got about 3-4 inches of clearance over here on the starter.
Yeah, I should have left that oil filter off. Oh no, we're good. We're gonna make it.
All right, hold up. Let's go forward. Got pressure on it easy.
Maybe tilt it back the other
Yeah, we
way.
gotta tilt it back now.
Oh, I'm glad I decided to use this thing.
Yeah, I think this one's good.
Mm-hmm.
You just like a piece of chain, a ratchet strap, and a zip tie.
Normally, that's how I got it out. 2 shoestrings and a belt.
It's glued up.
Yeah. Mm.
All right, we're touching on the transmission. It's gonna come down some. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, hold up right there. You go forward. No?
Mm-mm.
Hang on, we're hitting somewhere. I hit on the top sides.
I don't know what
We're
hit.
super close though.
Is it maybe the transmission? I don't know.
Where's that? Is it hitting on the? Let's see if it's hitting on the ground. Yeah. We'll pick up on this. Hang on. Oh, we're almost there. Easy.
I tell you what, I might be able,
An inch.
I might be able to.
You set it on there. We're super close. Yeah, that's
That's the ticket. She's about to drop right on there. Oh, oh, yeah. Just a little bit more down, and she'll be there. I'm gonna get a bolt sitting in there.
the bolts heads on my side or your side.
They're either or.
Either or.
Yeah. Come down just a little bit more.
Just a tiny bit. Right. Driver's side. Probably go.
Yep. All right. The other one.
Passenger one at all.
Yeah, I can see her. Haha, she's
Look
in.
at there.
It's in. It's done. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. But,
All depends I was here.
yeah. Haha. Size. Whoo, ta-da. We made it. I got it done. But now, I got to roll. I got to go pack so I can head off to work. So, but I'm happy. This makes me real happy. It's in there fitting good. All right. Well, we'll see you next time. We'll see if we can get that vintage air put on or something. I don't know.